Hello, my friend. Nice to meet you. Thomas here.
And then one day one guy talked about opportunity in direct selling. I did this 3 months beside my job, and then I have to decide what I want to do. And if you don't give up, you are above the competition.
Hello to Edgardo Valdivieso Show, here from my house in Las Vegas, Spanish Trail Country Club. We're very, very excited to have a good friend of mine that I got to know him for a few years ago. I met him in Dubai. That's the beauty of this business, that you meet people from all over the world. Wonderful, amazing people like the one you're going to meet today. Okay, his story is amazing. And for that reason, you do not want to miss any second of his story. So for that reason, you want to stay until the end of this video. And don't forget to subscribe and give us a like, because this channel is growing every single day. Yes. And we have today an amazing person, like I said, an amazing story with here in our house. Welcome, Thomas. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Edgardo, nice to see you. It's been a long while, so I really miss you, but I see you're doing good. You have a nice house here, a good background. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm currently in Germany, not in Dubai, but soon I'll be back. So, hope to see you again there.
Oh, of course, my friend. I mean, I miss, spending time with you. I mean, it's so much fun. You're the best host in Dubai. We always have fun. You take us to the best restaurants in Dubai, the best places. So, so before we get to that, how have your penthouse in Dubai and go back to Germany, before we get to that. Yeah. In this background, this is my house right here. Okay. And we're going to do a movie next Labor Day weekend. So I'm going to tell you about that, so you can put it on your calendar, okay? We're going to have an amazing people here on that movie, red carpet and everything. So for those people that are watching on my show, they don't know who's Thomas, okay? So tell us about you. Who is Thomas?
Okay, usually I don't want to talk too much about me, but I'm born and raised in Germany, of course, it's my traditional background. And so I grew up here, built some company. I come from the financial business normally. So I built structures for banks, for financial planning. This was my business till 2010 or something like this, 2009. And yeah, I was married twice. I have 2 kids. We have good connections here. So my son 14, my daughter 18, and they're all doing good. So that's why I have also come to Germany time after time. Even now it's a little bit cold, but this also have its charming. And so I'm into direct selling, let's say around 30 years, something like this.
So you'll be on the direct selling network marketing for 30 years. And we're going to get to that. Your kids live in Germany or they live in Dubai?
No, they live in Germany with their moms. So, but
okay,
I guess they will come.
Okay, Thomas. So since you say you've been married twice, are you married right now?
No, not right now. I'm pretty free as a bird.
Okay.
Maybe I should come to Las Vegas. You have.
Yes, I mean you have your house here in Vegas. You know that. So tell me a little bit. Have you ever visited Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, any of the Latin countries in the past?
Yeah, in the past, my first I was in Mexico. That's around 20 years ago for the first time in Cancun and some other places I like very much. I found some friends. Then I was in Brazil, in Argentina, but I never been to Colombia. Even I have a lot of friends in Dubai. They stay there from Colombia. If you're doing the network, you know what we do. We we have those boat parties when we build the businesses, and we had one boat full of Colombians, one of Brazilian people, and so you have friends all around the world. So I think it's no problem to go there and have a visit. Yeah, that's great. I love the Latinian spirit. I love tequila, of course. I love the way they play the music. So this is for me some very good vibes. Let's say
What do you think? What do you think is the different culture about the Latins and Europeans, like people from Germany,
yeah,
on your
Germans are more,
experience?
they're more serious. They're right on time. Always they very conservative, and the Latin people like to more enjoy. They like to party. Uh, they are loud, but I like it. For me, it's Germany. I don't feel so comfortable after a few weeks because it's too quiet for me. That's why I
No,
prefer Dubai or another place.
I mean, even my Doberman get excited when we're talking about, the Latin, the happy tequila and everything. He's like, I want some too. He's barking right here. So tell me, so do you go to school? Do you have any profession?
Yes, of course. I was in school, of course. I was in high school and all these things. Then I was working, when I was around the age of 19, 18, I was already working in selling things, with my uncle's company. But it was never enough for me, so I had another job. I played music on the weekends. So I was in a band, playing all the clubs here 3 days a week. I worked 60 hours a
So you
day.
were a rock star. Is that what you're telling me?
No, not a rock star, but we were quite popular. So we earned some money. Let's say if you earn money with music, it's okay. And this was more than I earned on selling things, or maybe the same. And then one guy talk about me. There's a opportunity in direct selling. You can sell financial products like insurance, real estate, and things like this. And I say, okay, I will take a look. And I did this 3 months beside my job, and then I have to decide what I want to do. And I said
Okay.
to my boss there, I said, I don't know how I can get along with you the next couple of months, but let's try it from the first on. I'm out. So since
Okay.
this time, I'm in direct selling.
Okay. So you said you were, in a band. It's a rock star, and you were had a job on selling on your family company. Is that correct?
Yeah,
On your
yeah.
uncle?
My uncle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to, you gotta give us your link, some of those days, if you have it on YouTube or anything, so we can see your long hair, the different kind of style of Thomas. Okay.
You don't want to see this, believe me.
Well, we want to see the rock star, Thomas. Okay. So tell me how you got involved in network marketing.
Yeah, this was a very funny story, because I'm always interested in businesses and things like this. And we had a really good running company in financial planning. We were doing good. We're doing millions. And I built a big house, a villa, another house for my mother-in-law and for my mother. And this was a million project, but we're doing good at this time. But then come the financial crisis, and I feel something is going wrong. So I looked to some business, and I came to my first network company besides. So I just do it beside my business to see if I can do this. So this was actually around 2005 or six. And I joined the first webinars, the first Zoom calls. I was always good in presenting, so I did all my own presentations. We made some money, but this was a product company from actually Arizona, US. And yeah, it was doing good. But one day this was over, they were cut off. And so I jumped to the next company because it was a lot of fun, built more
So,
people.
so your first company I'm sorry, Thomas. So your first company was from Scottsdale, Arizona. It was an energy drink, a product company.
Yeah,
Okay. That was your first network marketing company.
yeah, exactly.
You make some money. And I'm pretty sure they said, you were going to make, I mean, I'm not sure if it's millions, but do you make your first $1 million on that company?
No, my first millions I make before with the financial planning, and then yeah, there come the financial crisis. Some companies of our partners were sold. We did some mistakes, so we got broke over. I think in 2 months I lost everything. I lost my house, I lost all
So
my money.
making $1 million, having success. So pretty much, are you saying pretty much you went broke?
Yeah. That was a really bad time, but I was thinking if you can do it once, that's
You
monumental.
can do it again.
You can do it
Yeah.
twice, because
Yes.
you just have to find another thing
The
you
good
like.
opportunity, the good company.
Yeah, with a good company, of course. And so it took me some while because this was a really hard throwback, but I did the next minutes, I think, around, yeah, it was some years later, another network company where I take it serious with crypto and so on. This was the
And
time.
and then how long it took you to make the first, the second, the third, and the $4 million? It went faster the second, the third time.
Yeah, every time it's coming faster. The second time coming, of course, faster than the first time. And the third time after I left this company, I moved to Dubai. I remember this was 2020. So I said I have enough with Germany. This was when COVID started and then a lot of things coming strange here. So I said I have to go somewhere else you know, this is a good rule. If you want to earn money, you have to go where the money is. Not you can do online things, but the best thing is to have personal contacts, to build a network around you, and there you have to go to a city which is rich. Where there's wealthy people, where there's business people, where people who want to earn money, who are open for business, you can talk to, because I'm old school. I not build my business on Facebook or leads or whatever. I built this with only personal.
Relationships, people you meet, new people you know, and you take it from there, right? I'm an old school too. Okay.
Yeah. And then when
So
we met, I remember it was around the end of 2021 or something like this. I joined a new company in after the old one was also not my thing anymore. If I'm not 100% behind, then I cannot sell anymore. And what I learned from the past, you can build as good as you want, but sometimes the company make mistakes. If you're in the wrong company, you have to leave very soon. Because this is your reputation. Nobody take care about the company because you refer these things to the customers, and this is all coming back to you. So you have to be careful. And then 2021, we found a new one, and me and my partner, I think, yeah, we started from scratch. Like we was not allowed to take any people of our own company. So we started from zero, and first month we did maybe $10,000 or seven or something like this. But we did in the first year around 3 millions. He even did
oh,
a little
oh,
bit more. He made
oh
4 million.
wow.
And
So
this was a very, very good time in Dubai. Yeah.
so what I hear from you, Thomas, is once you do it once, the second time, the third time, you know how to do it. You know how to mentor people to do it again. Okay. So that's very good to learn from mistakes too. Okay. And, so let me ask you, for those people that are watching right now. Okay. What kind of advice would you give them? Because some people, they get too excited once they make the first $1 million and they go spend on Rolex, cars, luxury stuff. Then they go broke. And then like, what happened with my money? Well, you got to know how to, to make good investments. I have done real good investments. That's something I did from
Yeah.
the first $1 million that I did way back 2001, when I make my first, my second, my third $1 million. So what kind of advice would you give those people watching saying, this is the kind of mistakes you don't want to do?
Yeah, very good advice, I think, is save a lot of your money because, things are running good. If things are running good, everybody's your friend. Everybody want to spend money with you. But at the end, it could be over tomorrow. You don't, if you're in a company that you're not the CEO or something like this, you don't have it in your hands. The company can be fucked up tomorrow. So your income will be gone. So what you going to do then? It's not so easy to build it in 1 or 2 months. So you have to have some savings. You have to have money on the side. You have to be safe that you can live for 1 year or whatever without any job, that you can be relaxed to search for the next best opportunity or the next business you want to do. If you don't have this, if you spend all your money, you'll be really fucked up. Believe me. I did this
You'll be
before.
very stressful.
We all did this mistake before. This is the mistake the most networkers do. They spend the money they maybe earn in the next month already. So, and this you cannot do. You have to
And,
treat even network as a normal business because it's nothing like a normal business. And you cannot depend or rely on anybody, just on yourself. Your skills, your network, how you act with people. This is your capital. This is what you have. But anything else is not with what is not in your hands. Anything can happen tomorrow.
yes,
This can happen in
100%.
any company. Maybe you have supplements and there is something in, they forbid it at the next time, or you do crypto, they did some mistake and the CEO go to jail or they have to close the company, whatever. We heard all those stories. This can all happen. So you have to prepare to start again and again. So the only thing you can take with you is your skills, is the people who surround you, is your network, is your thinking what you want to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, and make good investment, good decision. And another thing that I heard from you is you have to have a good circle or influence of friends because they're going to be there to spend money with you, but they're not going to be there when you need them. When you need them or when you go broke. Is that what I heard at the beginning, Thomas?
Yeah, this is the reality. I had this experience, and uh, yeah, this is like it is. Maybe you have 1, 2 good friends, who always come with you no matter what happened. But the most of the people, they're easy with you if you're very successful, if you're on the right way, and if they're coming the hard times. And believe me, whatever you do, any kind of the hard times coming one day. You can ask everybody from Elon Musk to they had this when it's coming to close to the end, then you have to be very sharp. You have to be if in your darkest hour you have to rely on what is your thoughts, what is your skills, what you can do. Never give up. So this is the message what my first mentor gave me. He said, Thomas, if you never give up, 90% of the people will give up anyway on the way. And the rest of 10% is competition. And if you don't give up, you are above the competition. So it's just a matter of patience and of not giving up, doing something. Even if you don't know what to do tomorrow, do something. Do anything that can make your life better. Do something, even if you don't think it's the right thing. But it's better do something than to fall down, get depression, and I know a lot of networkers the last years. They were in some scams and people lost millions of money and they have bad connection now to their teams and so they're about to give up. But it's not, life is not for man. It's not about to give up. You have to go on, move on. There's always a way. If one door is closed, I think 2 others are open. So that's the way it is.
So you said something, Thomas. You said your first mentor. Who was your first mentor? Do you read books? I mean, what inspired you at the beginning?
Yeah, I have a lot of mentors, but this one was always pushing me to reach my limits. and he died in his sports car some years ago, but he was really inspiration for me. Even it was a hard school, you know. He don't say I do everything good and blah blah blah. He was always telling me, you cannot do this, you must do this like this and this. But he was at the end, for me, this was good, you know, because you need somebody who push you. You know, you say, no, it's not enough. You can do more. You can do better. You know, it's not what 100%. It's 50%. Give 100. I want to see you perform. And you need some people like this in your career. When
100%.
yeah, especially when you start, you know, when you start in network marketing, your sponsor is very, very important. You know, if you have somebody who don't have any idea like you, so how you can grow? This is nearly impossible. So you must go the next step, go find somebody in this company who have the idea and do what they do successful. Just copy and paste.
Thomas, you said something about mentor. What do you think about the difference between being a mentor and a coach?
Coach is at the moment a word, you know, that you hear so much on Instagram, and everybody is coach, everybody's coaching something. Or before we say it is a teacher. You know, we had the speech when we were in the financial planning, and that's why in my company I don't let so much people in to make schoolings for my team, because if you cannot do it in the real economy, you teach it. You know, this is a common thing at the moment. You know, if you don't have success or a little bit success, you go out of this and find people who pay you for teaching them. But a mentor is completely different. A mentor is somebody who has already done all these things, who already proved that he is better, much, much better than you, and he's on a level that you want to reach, and he gives some advice for you. This is a mentor. This is different between a coach and a mentor, in my opinion. Maybe some people don't like this, but it's very straight.
I mean, I agree with you 100%. A mentor, you know, is someone that is going to teach you the way, something that he already did. Okay. And the person that has a mentor is because the mentor has the lifestyle that you want because already done it. So,
Yeah.
Thomas, do you have your YouTube channel? I mean, how can people find you on social media?
So to be honest, yes, I have Instagram, of course. I'm very lazy there. Even I have some people who follow. I also have a YouTube channel. We can link it there, of course. But no, YouTube and Instagram, they blocked me some years ago, and I was saying, no, you don't block me. I block you. No, I delete all the videos. I delete everything, but I still have. I think 17,000 people on Instagram and 1,000 on YouTube. Even if I don't do a lot of things, but you can find me there or write me there, of course. But this will change now because I have now a new plan, and so I'm going back to the basics. I already do some projects in network marketing, of course, because I have a lot of community. They're all searching for something new at the moment. The market is I think, in a revolution. But I'm in love with the real estate market in Dubai. So I'm at the moment with one friend. We built a platform for agents all around the world to connect the bridge to sell with their customers or to buy for their customers real estate in Dubai, because there we have really, let's say, grown connections. You only can do this when you have really good connections. And so now I'm here in Germany because this project turned out to be a little bit more expensive than we thought. So we are searching for some investors and do some crowdfunding. But when I will be back, I will give a lot of people around the world the chance to start a new career in the real direct selling, where you have to sell. You know, and it's, for my opinion, what I see, it's for me personally, I cannot speak for anybody. For me personally, it's more easy to sell an apartment for $500,000 than to sell a package from some network company for $500 where I'm not 100% in it, But there's great companies outside. Yeah, I saw. And, but for me personally, I'm coming from the financial things, and I'm going back to this because, if you, the higher the value of the product and the higher the cost, the better you have the relationship with the people. Because this is another level of people, They don't argue about 100, 500, $1,000 because they think in a different level. So, and if you want to grow one day, you have to deal with those people. I also saw a network, I saw people who we built maybe in the last network around 220,000 accounts in 1.5 years. But there were people who have only 1,000 customers and doing really, really a lot of money, because they have the people who can invest not 1,000, they can invest 100,000 or more. So maybe that's the smarter way. But everybody have to find his. You cannot. I don't have the golden rule. What to do for anybody else. You can start with selling some consumer products, some creams, some beauty products, some weight loss products, whatever. There are great products out there in the network. I'm also using products from a lot of different networks, because I like the products, but I never would sell them, because for me, to sell product for $100 makes no sense anymore. So I'm thinking in another level now. But for the beginning, this is perfect. You can start with low money. It's the perfect business. You never get a chance somewhere else to build a business with starting with $1,000 or something like this. If you build a real business outside, you need $200, $300, $400,000.
Yeah. Thomas, what was your biggest in a network marketing company? What was your biggest team?
Your biggest team was the last company. It was around 220,000 people.
How many people?
220,000.
220,000, over 200,000 people.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
What's the key to develop over 200,000 people, in your opinion?
The key is to find the right business, and to start with 2 people, only 2. Teach them how to bring their people on the next Zoom. That's how we build business. When we built the last business, we did around 5 to 10 Zoom calls every day. You bring your 2 friends, blah, blah, blah. The next day, there's even more. And then get more people in the business. But I think you need to have at least 20 to 30 minimum first lines to create a big business. So if you have connections to good people, it can go faster. If not, maybe you need 100 direct lines. But one day the multiplication, if the business is okay, will start, and then it's not anymore in your hands.
So what I hear from you is, when you said, you know what, you got to start with at least 2 key people to duplicate. So what you're talking about is the power of duplication, because if you power 1 cent in 31 days, that's over $10 million. That's the power of duplication. When I learned that, I said, wow, the power of duplication is amazing. This business model is, it's incredible. That's how I built, 1 million people in over 100 countries, because the power duplication is incredible. So, Thomas, it's been a great, great honor, my friend, to be in my house, in my show, from Vegas to Germany. And people coming to Germany, they can look for Thomas. He's a great host, amazing person. If you'll be in Dubai, connect with him too, because he's a great, great person. And we're going to put all the links for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're going to put it right here in our channel, in our show, so they can connect to Thomas. Because, once you meet Thomas, you'll be like, wow, he'll be a friend for life. And that's what I love about this business. You meet people, okay? And those becomes friends, becomes part of your family for life. Last question that I have for you, Thomas. I
Yeah.
want you to think this one. Do you want to leave a legacy?
Yeah, of course, I want to leave. But first of all, you were talking about Dubai and hosting. You know, we had the speech when we built those things. We always every week we had people. We invite them to the boat, make good hosting, and our slogan was: you come to Dubai as a stranger, and you leave as a friend. And if you come the
That's a
second
good
time,
one. You become
and
a
if you come
stranger.
the
I came to, I wasn't a stranger when I came to Dubai, and we're becoming a good friends for years now. And it's
yeah,
going to be for life. Okay. Whenever you come to Vegas, you have a house. I go to Dubai, I have a penthouse. I go to Germany, I have a friend. Same thing. So, it's been an honor, my friend. It's been an honor to have you here. And,
my pleasure.
don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a like, because this channel, once again, is growing every single day. More than 100, 200 people subscribe every day. And that's only 20% of the people watching our show. That means 80%, they don't subscribe. Come on, give us a like. Subscribe to the channel, because this channel is going to bring the best stories of the world, from Europe, from anywhere of the world, the U.S., Latin America. Great leaders, great story, and for that you want to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future shows, and go back and see those amazing stories in English and Spanish if you haven't seen them. Thomas, once again, my friend, thank you. Thank you for being here on the show. Take care, my friend.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you very much for inviting me. Say hello to all the people, and we see us again.
See
Vegas or
you.
Dubai. Let's see.
See you soon, either in Dubai, Germany, or here in Vegas. All right? See you. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys.